Okay, this is my black oil filter, and what I do first is fill this 20 litre container up with waste oil. Runs out of here into here, which is it's got a 1500 watt hot water heater in there with a thermostat that I've got it set on 60 degrees. So it runs in the bottom there, heats up and thins out, runs out here. I have that fully open, runs into here, and that's spinning at 6000 RPM. And from there it overflows out of there, hits the sides, runs down and goes into this drum here. And once that drum there is full, I take it from there, tip it into this drum here. It runs through this 12 volt pump. 12 volt pump goes through this filter, which is 1 micron filter, pumps it into that container, and that's ready to put in your vehicle. So I've just got an old 12 volt battery there, and when you stop the centrifuge, I've got 2 holes in the bottom of it and it's enclosed. I don't know if you can see it with the top on, but it sits in another cavity in there, and it runs through there and then runs out underneath. You can see there it runs out underneath here into that, and then out of there I tip it back into the 20 litre container, because that oil there is not filtered, it's just what was left in the centrifuge. The motors are 1.5 horse 2-pole, which is 2800 RPM, and that is overdriving the centrifuge. So I've turned that pulley down under there, I've turned that down, and that is actually doing about 6000 RPM. So yeah, pretty much that's the whole setup. And yeah, it was quite a bit of work to set up, but it's running good. I had to do a few modifications to it. I'll just show you the patterns. The patterns that I made up for the centrifuge. Might be a bit. That's the main body, like that. And then this goes into there, and that is fixed in there. I just bolted in there and put a seal in there. That's the centrifuge bowl, and that sits inside there. And this is where the bearings go. That's bored out, and there's 2 high-speed bearings back and front go in, and that's bored right out. So in actual fact, that goes right through there. That goes through there. It's bored. I bore that out, and it's screwed into there. And that goes in there. I think that goes that way around. Yeah, so that's sunk down into there, and then that's recessed down into that. Recessed down into there. Pretty much that's how it works. to get all those castings done. Oh, well, it was about 4 years ago since I started this. It was about $300. So yeah, so all you have to do is I set it up like that. It's just easy to move around, but that's basically it. You probably don't need an 1800 watt heater in there, but I didn't know how fast it was going to flow. You probably get away with 1000 watt easily as a preheat for the oil. It just thins it out and gets the smaller particles to stick to the side of the centrifuge. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Okay.